How do we see a chair, a table, or your own mobile? Through reflections. And what makes reflection? Obviously, light. So, in this video, let's learn the chapter light in detail. Objects that emit their own light are said to be luminous. For example, sun, fire, tube lights, etc. Whereas objects that do not emit their own light are said to be non-luminous. For example, chair, table, moon, etc. This is the reflection of light from a plane mirror. The incident ray is a ray which hits the surface. Reflected ray is a ray which is reflected from a surface. Normal is a line perpendicular to the surface. Angle of incidence is the angle between the normal and the incident ray. Angle of reflection is the angle between the normal and the reflected ray. This is a periscope. Light rays fall on the top part and gets reflected, and we can easily see it. It has two mirrors placed at an angle of 45 degrees. This is a refraction of light. It is when light passes through transparent objects such as glass. Refraction is nothing but the bending of light when it passes through a transparent object. The incident ray is the ray which hits the surface. A refracted ray is the ray which is refracted from the surface. The normal is a perpendicular line. Angle of incidence is the angle between the normal and the incident ray. The angle of refraction is the angle between the normal and the refracted ray. This is a triangular prism. When a ray of light hits the prism, a spectrum is formed as shown. The light rays spread out at different speeds, and this process is known as dispersion. The light waves with the shortest wavelength are refracted the most. Here, violet or purple has the shortest wavelength, hence it is refracted the most, whereas red is refracted the least. This is a human eye. Let's learn the structure of a human eye. The outer layer of the eye is known as the cornea. It protects the eye from accidents. This is the iris. It determines the eye shade. For example, if we say someone's eye is blue, it means his iris is blue. This is the pupil, which is between the two iris. It is followed by a lens, which is converging, which means it makes the light fall on the same place, and this place is known as the retina. The lens are supported by the ciliary muscles. There is also a fluid in the outer eye known as the aqueous humor, and a fluid in the inner eye known as the vitreous humor. This is an optic nerve which sends the image to the brain.